I'm Barbara. Welcome to the Flame and Fiber CoronaVlog episode. I don't even know. Tuesday, September 22nd. I know that because it's the day of my hair appointment. And the day I'm getting my tooth fixed. So I'm going to be out this afternoon taking care of business. So I'll be glad to have both of those things done. I did not sleep well at all. Dennis didn't either, so that's too bad. I'm not sure why. It is a glorious, sunny, clear blue sky. It's cool. I'm wearing my super bulky grandpa sweater and it's perfect. Although, I don't want to wear it to the hairdresser because then I'll get all little hairs on it. So, we shall see. My knee isn't bothering me too much. I did stop and buy another ice pack so that I can keep ice on longer. I tried to do my blood test, but turns out that LabCorp closes at 2:30 and I was there at 3:30, so that didn't happen. And the little pharmacy that we use for our prescriptions is a little independent pharmacy. Does not do inoculations, so no shingle shot. But I tried a few things. They just didn't all work. So one of these days, Dennis and I will go find a CVS or something and get a shingle shot. And I'll make a special trip to LabCorp, which is just, half a mile from my house. It's no big deal. To do my blood test, probably tomorrow. I don't know how long it'll take, so I hate to go before my hairdresser appointment. So, anyway, whatever. Good morning. Worked on my map a little bit yesterday. And my linen came. Smells good now. It was packaged very nicely. I got some needles too. Came. And then, but the smell was so fragrant. Now, it wasn't a bad smell to anybody else but me. I don't know if it was coincidence, but as soon as I started pulled it out of the bag and realized that it had a fragrance, I started sneezing. And sneezing is not my typical reaction to fragrance. When I usually, my eyes get all puffy and my sinuses clog. It's all up here, this part of my head, when I'm dealing with fragrances. But for some reason, I was sneezing. So I put it out here with the idea that it would air out. But that seemed like it was, taking a long time. And Dennis said, "Can you wash it?" I'm like, "Of course I can wash it. I can wash it. It's linen." So I washed it. And dried it, almost dry. It was the only thing in the dryer. So here it is. I want to show you this in the sun, if I can. I don't know if that's better. But it's called earthern. The color is called earthern. So it's a very, very light, almost terracotta, but it's hand dyed. So it's modeled. You can see the modeling, I think. So anyway, I started it. Started it in the middle because this is a square piece of fabric that's edged on the sides. And I could probably Oh my gosh. I thought it was square. It's not square. It's not square. And I did my embroidery, started in the middle, and I did it the wrong orientation. Shit. Well, doesn't look like I did much, but it took me a long time, let me tell you. Oh, Barbara. All right, well, I'm going to have to take that out and start over anyway, because I definitely, because it has a long side and a short side. It's, I forget, 17 by 12 or something. The motif. Yeah, 17 inches wide by 12 inches tall. Well, it doesn't say that. It says 17 by 12 5. So, would you know which direction was which? But the 17 is side by side. Here's a picture of the dragons of Sumatra. I'm gonna Xerox this picture. I have everything in the original package here, and because I made photocopies of all the pictures, because I foolishly ordered this in hard copy instead of electronically. So I did not want to mark up the original, so I Xeroxed it. So here's what I've done so far on page 5. But it's 300 columns across by 210 rows. That's the, so at 105 row and 150 column is the center. And then I looked at the picture and that looked right. But, well, I'm glad I showed this to you, because I have done my embroidery on the wrong the wrong orientation. So this is all coming out, which doesn't seem like a lot, I know, but it seems like it took me a long time. What I'm doing is right here, this little motif. I did like a little corner of this motif. Now I thought this is going to be relaxing knitting because it's all one color. Oh, I'm using my little, oh, and thank heaven for these little llamas. Well, once I unraveled the Gloriana thread is very nice as far as thread goes, you know. But this whole presentation bites, let me tell you. Because this little tassel here is the actual thread floss, and there are at least 6 knots to be undone, full-on knots to be undone before you can unravel and open up this yarn, and then, you know, so it needs to be decanted onto something. So thank goodness for my llamas, Sarah. Thank you so much. And they're so cute, and it makes me smile. I did 2 of them, and, you know, and if you don't want to start your project in frustration, Gloriana might not be for you. Let me just put it like that. But it is actually lovely floss. It's 12 strand silk, hand dyed. Oh, its address is Woodinville, Washington. I used to live next door to Woodinville, Washington. Woodinville, Washington was where my local winery was. Chateau Saint Michel, which is a big winery. Wasn't a local little winery. So anyway, I don't remember where I was going with that. When I got diverted by my llamas. The llamas are really sweet and will be perfect. I would have had to make something, which I could have out of cardboard, of course, but the llamas are so sweet and they make me smile. Okay, so this linen, I was saying that I thought it was gonna be kind of relaxing because I would only have one color. I wouldn't have to worry about color, just, you know, just stitch. Well, this is only the second time I've stitched on linen. The first time I stitched on linen was my very first project. I did a Santa with a sheep on linen. And I swore I wasn't ever going to do linen again because it was frustrating, because it's hard for me to figure out what two threads are, because you do two by two. I'm doing one strand of the floss over two threads by two threads. Then that's my square that I'm doing for my cross on. And I find it very difficult to figure out where to put my needle. But that was my very first project, which I don't recommend doing linen for your first project. So I thought, I've done a few cross stitches now, or I've been cross stitching for a while, and I really want to have the finished product on linen because I think it looks beautiful and I want to make a pillow, you know. And do you really want a pillow out of Aida? Or, you know, although Aida's stiff because it's sized, so I could wash Aida and it would be soft too. Or even weave. Neither of which I have. I would have to go buy something, and, you know, I don't have a place to go buy things. I suppose I could find even weave. I might be able to find a nice cream colored even weave at Michael's, which I am going to be going past between my hair appointment and my dental appointment, which I'm likely to have a little time. So I may be going to Michael's today. Now that I say that, I was wondering what I was going to do in between. Ha! But stitching this little piece, which doesn't look like much and isn't tons of stitches, and this one is going to be 21,000 stitches or something, it says. I mean, it even tells you, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why I think I see these things. Hey, you munchkin, you saying hi? There's my girl. There's my girl. Yeah, full of beans out there. I blocked off the steps so Pearl can't get up the steps again because she was so limpy last night. And Dennis had block the steps because she'll, you know, you have to go up and get something and she'll follow you every time. Anyway, I'm not sure. I think it's highly likely that I'm going to try to buy some cream colored even weave. And maybe do this on even weave, because I do think that the linen, I was just so tense and so, you know, and I was telling myself the whole time, you've just started this on linen, you're going to get a rhythm. So I was telling myself that, and I don't think I was lying to myself either. I think I would get in a rhythm. So I'm going to take this out very carefully. And I am going to redo it on this fabric. and see how I feel doing it, you know. But if I'm going to be tense for every stitch, maybe that's okay, and I just work on it for half an hour every day or something. It's sort of my just putter along kind of a thing. I mean, obviously it's not urgent. It's not a gift for someone. God, what a gift. Wouldn't that be a gorgeous gift to give somebody? Oh my God. I'm not that generous, so sorry. So, all right. Well, I'm going to pick this out because it's got to be going the other direction. Pick this out and start over, and I'll start it on the linen, and then I will. I wonder if it would help if I worked on it outside. The other thing I'm going to look at is my eyes have changed, and I haven't been to the eye doctor in a long time, so I'm thinking about maybe picking up some readers that are a little stronger than mine readers are. These are just readers. These are the ones from the eye doctor, so they're high quality. But getting a slightly stronger readers to do that with. I do have a task light, so you know. Well, so anyway, well, my linen came, and I started my dragons. So I really want to have a pillow out of this, so. But I probably am going to stop at Michael's, see if I can get some cream-colored even weave. This is, yeah, 36 count linen, so that's size 18 even weave. And see what happens from there. But meanwhile, I bought an extra hank of floss, so I have plenty of floss to play with. And oh yeah, it does say 29,111 stitches. And if I'm agonizing where to put my needle in every one of those stitches, that's painful. But I don't think I was lying to myself last night. I think it'll be practicing and, you know, getting the eye for it. And I would like to do that. But meanwhile, back at the ranch, I think I'm going to stop at Michael's and get some even weave and whatever. And as a backup plan. That's what I'm going to do. But I would love it on linen. And I would like to like linen. I'm not sure how to proceed. Well, my plan is to proceed cautiously with this linen. Go back, redo the thing I just did. And make sure it's going the right way. I'm so glad I opened it up and showed you guys. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's bad. That's the wrong way. Anyway, so there we are. Talked to my sister on the phone last night. It was good to talk to her. It reminded me that I have people I need to call. Jason's birthday is on Saturday, as is my brother John's, because it's the 26th of the month. And we got 26th for the rest of the year till December, and Christy is the 28th, not the 26th. But my mother's October 26th, and my daughter-in-law's November 26th. My daughter is December 28th. Yeah, she could have been the 26th, then she wouldn't have been any worse for her. Poor thing. She survived, but barely, having her birthday right after Christmas. So, right, puppy? Here's my Maisie girl. Yeah, full of veg matter. I just picked it all out, though, before I could show you. Well, here's some. I don't know if you can see it. You're rolling around on the grass. So anyway, time to reach out and connect with some people. I am going to take a selfie after I get my hair done and send it to my friend Lori. She hasn't seen my new hair. She's been sending me pictures, but they've been of her adorable grandson. No granddaughters in this, but I'll show her my new hair. She'll like that. Okay, that's it. That's my story. That's my story. So I will be off and going around and about and unpicking my dragons of Sumatra. Trying again. And doing some running around this afternoon. The plan is Dennis and his mom are going to go out tomorrow, and I'll stay with Garland, and then we'll hang out there for a little while and spend some time with them. And that'll be good. My physical therapy went well. I really like she's a young woman, but I really like her a lot. So, just feels like, almost like a personal trainer. I've never had a personal trainer, so I'm not sure. But it went well. My knee feels okay. I'm gonna ice it, take my pills, do my exercises. I'm wearing my exercise clothes today. My exercise pants. I'll change before I go get my hair done. Right, pup? There's Pearl being a loudmouth. Hey, 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 Pearl, Pearl, Pearl. You gonna say hi? Oh, there you go. There's your hi. That's beautiful. Take good care of yourselves, everybody. See you tomorrow. Stay safe and stay sane.